When we talk about modern political leadership, two names that always stand out in recent American history are both of whom led the United States in completely different ways, leaving behind contrasting legacies that continue to shape global politics even today. Barack Obama, who served as the 44th president from 2009 to 2017, came into power during one of the most difficult periods in American history, right after the global financial crisis of 2008. His leadership was calm, intellectual, and focused on unity, diplomacy, and long-term reform. Obama's presidency is often remembered for major achievements such as the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, which aimed to provide healthcare access to millions of Americans who previously could not afford it. He also worked on improving international relations, rebuilding America's image across the world after years of conflict, and emphasizing diplomacy over aggression, including the historic Iran nuclear deal. His speeches inspired millions, especially young people, and his message of hope and change became a global symbol of progressive leadership. On the other hand, Donald Trump, who became the 45th president in 2017, brought a completely different style of leadership that broke traditional political norms. A businessman and television personality before entering politics, Trump focused heavily on economic nationalism, strict immigration policies, and the slogan, "Make America Great Again." His leadership style was bold, direct, and often controversial, which gained him strong support among certain segments of the population while also creating deep political divisions. Trump's presidency focused on tax cuts, reducing regulations on businesses, and strengthening border control. He emphasized putting American interests first, especially in trade deals, and took a tougher stance on countries like China. Under his administration, the U.S. economy saw periods of growth before the global pandemic disrupted everything. However, his communication style, especially through social media, and his handling of certain national issues often sparked criticism and debate both within the United States and internationally. Comparing both leaders, Barack Obama represented a more traditional, diplomatic, and globally cooperative approach, while Donald Trump symbolized a more aggressive, national-focused, and unconventional political strategy. Obama believed in building alliances and strengthening global institutions, whereas Trump often questioned those alliances and preferred bilateral deals that he believed would benefit America more directly. Obama's personality was calm, composed, and intellectual, while Trump's personality was energetic, outspoken, and highly assertive. These differences were not just in style but also in policy making, governance, and communication with the public. In terms of global image, Obama significantly improved how the world viewed the United States, gaining respect through his speeches, policies, and inclusive vision. He became a symbol of diversity and progress as the first African American president, inspiring millions worldwide. Trump, however, reshaped America's global role by focusing more on internal strength rather than international approval, which some people saw as strong leadership while others viewed it as isolationist. Domestically, Obama pushed for healthcare reform, environmental policies like the Paris Climate Agreement, and social equality, while Trump focused on economic growth, job creation, and stricter immigration laws. Both leaders had their strengths and weaknesses, and their presidencies reflect two very different visions of how a country should be governed. Obama's era was about unity, hope, and reform, while Trump's era was about power, change, and challenging the system. Their impact continues to influence American politics, media discussions, and global relations even after their presidencies ended. Whether someone supports Obama's calm and inclusive leadership or Trump's bold and direct approach, one thing is clear: both leaders have left a permanent mark on history, and their comparison will always remain one of the most talked about debates in modern politics. If you enjoyed this video and want more powerful stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Rocket.